Hello, Rufat.
Hello.
How are you feeling?
Very good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So please introduce yourself.
My name is Rufat Keremli. I'm 35 years old and I have 3 businesses. 2 of them are making me money and the third one is like hobby. First one is sales agency, second one is education center, and the third one is karate club for minors.
And for how long have you been an entrepreneur?
For about 5-6 years.
And what was your first business?
The first business is, of course, sales agency because I'm an international sales expert. That's why a lot of clients gave me feedback to start my own business, sales consultation and sales training business.
And what does entrepreneurship mean to you?
To take risks and to take not only risk but responsibility for your actions. For every action you take responsibility. If you cannot do it, don't do business.
In your opinion, what is the most important part of being an entrepreneur?
You have to have soft and hard skills. You have to be able to count money. You have to be able to know about GDPR's laws. You have to know how to sell and of course leadership.
What inspires you to choose the path of leadership? Was it your goal from the start of your career?
No, it was, I'm used to it, like I train kids for the karate. Kids, I teach them for about 20 years already and it's maybe already in my blood. I think like this, yes.
Now I will ask you to describe your story of becoming an entrepreneur. First of all, what motivated you to become an entrepreneur?
My ex-boss lied to me.
Yeah.
My sales team, I was a sales director, and my sales team in 3 months, they did new sales record. And he cutted my bonuses. After that, I told him, if you cut my bonus, I will leave. And he did it, and as did I.
Okay. So when did you realize that you wanted to be an entrepreneur?
I think after my clients' feedback. You know, I was always able to close a lot of deals, like a true closer. And after that, my clients gave me feedback, can you just consult us in the field of sales? And after that, they told me, just structure it and try to sell sales training. And you will become very successful because we see in you.
Yeah.
It was in the Baltic Business Club.
And it was like your first step towards internship, yeah?
Yes, because they just invited me to talk about sales for about 30 minutes. And after that, I had already had clients for 6 months.
Did something or someone inspire you to begin your entrepreneurial journey?
I think my ex-boss.
Only yes.
Yeah, I think it was like my ego was crushed and I thought, why do I have to make money for someone and they don't want to pay some bonuses, and the bonuses was written in our agreement. And after that I thought I will do on my own.
The next question is, what was the turning point when you believed your business could become a reality?
After I sent some invoices.
Yeah.
Yes, when you receive first money from business, it doesn't matter which one, just first money. You think you're on the top of the world. When you receive the hundreds times, a lot of money, you already think it's like common for you. For the first time, it was a very unusual feeling for me. Yes, that's why I think after that I thought I'm on the top of the world and I can be always on the top of the world.
And when you realize that you are a real entrepreneur, has your life changed after becoming an entrepreneur?
My life changed when I started to managing my own teams, marketing teams, sales teams, and after that firstly you try to be friends with everyone, but sometimes you just need to be manager. No friends, no relatives, only managing, because you have your own goals, you have your company goals, and if you don't do it, you cannot be successful, because some workers, they need just to work. They don't have to think. When they think, they do a lot of mistakes. When they do a lot of mistakes, who's responsible for this? Me. I just don't like to risk a lot.
How have people close to you influenced your entrepreneurial journey?
You think about my relatives.
Probably relatives or your very close friends.
Friends positively, relatives negatively. Because relatives, they are all specialists or workers somewhere, and my father, my sister, they told me after 6 months of some stable position in sales, they told me maybe you have to work again. Business is not for you. After 6 months is nothing for entrepreneurship.
Of course.
And but my friends, they're all from sales or from combat sports. That's why they have the strength and character to do up to the end. When you something start, you have to finish it. And he told me, go and see where is your limit. You live limitless life. It's very good.
You have a very good friends.
Yes, they are also are entrepreneurs.
So, how do you maintain your motivation?
Only by sports.
By sports.
If you don't do sports, your blood doesn't go well, and you can have a lot of stress. Entrepreneurship is equals stress. When you don't put the sports, the stress goes bigger and bigger and bigger. And if you don't do sports, the stress hormone, it increases in your blood, in your head. When you believe in stress, you will deal with stress. When you believe in success, you will believe in several months, years maybe, with success. I believe in sports.
What books, podcasts, or resources have had the most significant impact on your entrepreneurial journey?
Generally, today is my own book. Anyone can sell. I just love it. I have read it for about 10 times maybe. But if you tell me about people, David Goggins, he inspires me a lot.
Which exactly book?
Not book, but just podcast. How he talks. He doesn't live in balance, but it's good for him. I think it could be good for me also, because when I try to live in balance, you don't achieve nothing. You don't achieve anything big maybe for your own. If you want to earn in Estonia for about 5,000 euros a month, it's not big. Yes, it's not big achievement. But if you want to make 10, 50,000, 100, yes, 1 million. You have to work, balance life. It's not for that kind of entrepreneurs. That's why I listen a lot for David Goggins. I did 1,000 push-ups in one training session, because if someone thinks it's scary, it's madness, you're on the right path.
And this is why sport helps you. Yeah.
Of course. That's when today, for example, today I boxed. I did with the boxing bag for an hour, for about an hour, without relaxing, just hitting the boxing bag. After that, you are the happiest person.
You mentioned a book that you wrote a few years ago.
Yeah.
How do you think could it benefit the younger generation of entrepreneurs? How it could help them?
Of course, because I don't believe in motivation. I believe in motivation at start. I would like to be an entrepreneur. Good, let's go. After 1 year, after 2 years, you see a lot of entrepreneurs. They don't want to be an entrepreneur because taxes, salaries, and it's a big risk, because sometimes you don't even get a profit. You don't make a profit.
Only stress. This is
only
your profit.
Stress, yeah, it's your profit. The only thing is guaranteed is stress. That's why this book helps them to build discipline. If you are disciplined, you can go 5 years straight without any big profits, but you will do it. Sometimes you will be successful, because today a lot of people are weak. maybe unfortunately, maybe for me it's very good. If they're my colleagues, they cannot do it in that high level for a lot of time. Yes, but for me it's good, and that's why I have put in my book about discipline and sales. They go together. That's why anyone can sell that is disciplined and just tries to read, tries to do something. That's all. It's very simple as that.
What drives you to keep going even during tough times?
My ego.
Yeah.
I like to conquer. I like to be the best. My company is TBE Sales, the best ever sales. That's why I would like to be the best in the world. I would like to be better than Brian Tracy. I would like to be better than Grant Cardone, the Jordan Belfort, maybe Donald Trump. I would like to speak to them. I'm not afraid of them. That's why I think my ego.
Mm-hmm. And it shows that you are a very good leader, of course.
Leadership is not about ego. Leadership is about caring, but you tell them what to do. If they don't do it, you just tell them you cannot be as good as you can. It's your limit. You live in the limitless. You live in a world when you put your own limit. Mm-hmm. It's not very good. But for a leader, it's about caring firstly. And if someone has a problem, first time it's for mistake. Yes, first time you take this responsibility and help them. If they goes with this problem, the same. So for example, every Friday he's drunk at the club. And Saturday he has to sell products. Yes, and if he does once, twice, and after twice, I think maybe it's not for him. I cannot punch him or hit him to be the good person. I can only talk to him. But if he doesn't change, nothing will change. You don't put here Tony Robbins. When he talks, he just tells you, try to do it. If you don't do it, nothing would happen. Maybe that kind of leadership for me would be good. Mm-hmm. I think it's the best balance in life how to be a leader.
Mm-hmm. Have you achieved what you set out to accomplish?
Only 7%. I'm an international sales expert. I have written my own book. And now you can just realize how big my goals are. I have teaching in 9 countries. It's just the beginning of my journey. After 10 years, if we can do it again, our little interview, I will tell you that I'm on the 20% of my success. That's my standards.
It's good that you have so great goals. So, what are the next major steps you plan to take as an entrepreneur?
I would like to teach in maybe US, UK, some European countries, and Saudi Arabia, maybe in the rich countries who can pay money, because it's normal that you would like to teach there who can pay you more. My goal for the next 2 years maybe to write a second book, how to manage sales team. This for salesmen. The second book will be for sales managers or head of sales. It will be a more boring book, I think.
How do you maintain leadership during challenging times?
For me, challenging times, like today in Estonia, economics, I guess, for me, challenging times is like war. When you are at war, you don't think about nothing, only to conquer or defense. When you are at war in business, in challenging times, you are at war in conquering. You don't have to defend yourself. You have to push it to the limit, like a song is they have, yes. And it's like from war for me. I do a lot more sports, more work hours, and a lot of entrepreneurs they give up here. When it's all very good, all very fairy tales, it's very good. You can earn money, easy. Mm-hmm. But in tough times, only goes. After tough times, there only stays with very good leadership and strong character persons.
Now let's talk a bit about a few leadership questions.
Okay.
How do you handle failures or difficulties in your role as a leader?
For me, failure is like just new experience. It's not. It has to be in your business. It's if you don't fail, you're doing very bad. In some months or years, your colleagues, they will conquer you. That's why you have to fail every month, every year, every day. After that, you can grow. It's normal. It's just normal process. But those who doesn't want to fail, like you understand, like my English is not perfect. For me, maybe it's a little bit challenging. But if I fail, it's good. Experience. If I win, I win. Very good. Experience plus profit. Yeah?
Yeah, because there is no any bad experience. Experience is experience, and it shows that you are on the way.
Yes, because you can. It's like I got help of combat sports like karate. Every training session, you get punched or kicked. You get thrown. After that, you stand up and go back and go forward again. Back to the field. Yes, go forward, and only in that kind of situation you can win, because you can get punched once, twice, and after that you put block. The same in business. Okay, you got one penalty from taxes, second penalty, in the third time you won't do it. Just do it better. This is very big experience.
What was the most challenging leadership task you've had to solve, and how did you do it?
I had to fire my colleagues from my friends from my childhood. I can tell you that. It was very challenging for me, but I did it well, I think, because I showed him that this work doesn't for him. It's not for him. And after that, he told me, I understand, and I told him, let's go for a lunch. Let's talk, not about work. And I think after that, he was very happy that he worked with me. But if I couldn't do it, I will be fired, because he didn't sell anything.
At least you left good relationships with him.
Of course, because you work maybe once, twice, but good relationships are for life.
What advice would you give to aspiring entrepreneurs who want to start their own businesses? And this is the last question.
Don't believe in fairy tales, like entrepreneurship, and find your passion. It's not. No, don't believe in fairy tales. Take responsibilities, take risks, do sports, and forget about work-life balance. If you try to find work-life balance, you won't achieve anything in years. If we see in lifetime, yes, in 1 year maybe, in 2 years maybe, in 5, 10 years no. Your concurrents will conquer you. They just will steal your clients. Take risks, take responsibilities. Don't believe in fairy tales. I think you heard a lot. Find your passion. Find your passion. Go drive a bicycle. It's passion also. But if it doesn't give you money, don't do it. Only if you have some time or money to live and to invest the time and money to your growth in this field. But if you don't believe it in this field, just with your passion, you cannot be successful. Sorry. You have to eat something. You have to live somewhere. You have to put some clothes. You have to pay taxes and salaries and etc. 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 You have to have money. It's as simple as that. My one client, he told me, small companies, they will be ruled by feelings. Big companies only by statistics. Very good, I think.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It was nice to have an interview with you.